Martin Luther King Jr. was a prominent leader in the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s. He is best known for his role in the advancement of civil rights using nonviolent civil disobedience and his tireless efforts to end racial segregation and discrimination in America. Born on January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Georgia, to a middle-class family, King was exposed to racism from an early age. His father, a Baptist minister, and his mother, a school teacher, instilled in him the values of equality and justice, which would shape his future activism. King attended Morehouse College in Atlanta, where he studied to become a Baptist minister, and then went on to obtain a doctorate in theology from Boston University. He was a well-read and intellectual individual, and his studies helped him to articulate his vision of a society free from racial injustice. In 1955, King became involved in the Montgomery bus boycott after the arrest of Rosa Parks, a civil rights activist who refused to give up her seat to a white man on a segregated bus. King's involvement in the boycott was his first major foray into civil rights activism, and his leadership and charismatic speaking skills quickly gained him a following. The boycott ultimately resulted in the desegregation of the bus system in Montgomery. One of King's most famous acts of civil disobedience was the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom in 1963, where he delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. In this speech, King called for an end to racism and for the equality of all people, regardless of their race, ethnicity, or background. King's commitment to nonviolent protest and his steadfast pursuit of civil rights reform made him the target of significant backlash and violence. He was arrested numerous times, his family was threatened, and he faced constant opposition from those who opposed his message of equality and justice. Despite the challenges and dangers he faced, King remained dedicated to his cause. He continued to advocate for civil rights until his tragic assassination in 1968, leaving behind a legacy of hope, resilience, and determination. King's impact on the civil rights movement and American society as a whole cannot be overstated. His efforts and sacrifices played a crucial role in the passage of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which outlawed racial segregation and secured voting rights for African Americans. His influence extended beyond the borders of the United States, inspiring countless individuals and movements around the world to fight for equality and justice. Martin Luther King Jr. was a remarkable leader who dedicated his life to the pursuit of civil rights and social justice. His unwavering commitment to nonviolent protest and his powerful rhetoric continue to inspire people to this day. His legacy serves as a reminder of the profound impact that one individual can have on the world when they stand up for what is right and just.